Welcome to CondoLogy.
We have a budget. I'm CondoBot. Yes, we have a budget. At least a start of the budget. It's not 100% confirmed yet, but we have a budget. We're going to take a look at the summary and we're going to see that things are seriously starting to move. Firstly, we see that there are figures which are being established. We see that our budget items are numerous. We are going to look in detail at what they are. We have a few figures which have come up install here. We have the calculation of our budget. Here in the register of the condominium, that too we have completed things in there. We will go until we see that in the register, we have submissions to prepare and also what we see. It turns out to be a multitude of entrepreneurs who have been added to the register of entrepreneurs because we completed the forms while making our budget. We also have the register of syndicates which is here. So we are heading into our budget, into our report. This is now what we need to do. It is a check to see if it holds up. So the same summary which looks like the summary is here. So we have our total, we have the growth in fact, it is the variation of the budget which is 7.68%. It's still not bad. It's sure that it's a fictitious budget, but somewhere, it still reflects a reality that is possible. At this stage, what we have as a possibility, it is to verify the items, namely, does it hold up or not in relation to the cost of last year versus this year? Did we plan enough? Did we put in too much? If we look at insurance here, we don't have much choice. Well, we add it up. Then there may be corrections to make. Here I would like to draw your attention to safety equipment. Okay, two things. The first is that here we are in macro mode. That means that we have different items which are either monthly payment items or things like that. So, it's quite difficult to get into the micro mode when you only have one item. On the other hand, if we go to the safety equipment, we will notice that here we are in micro mode. That means that instead of making a batch of extinguishers, we took each of the extinguishers individually and we wrote down their code number. We will even be able to classify them. Here we are. So at this point, we see that some of them have redistributed expenses. That means that they are extinguishers which can be used by others' condominium with other syndicates. When it's a pure expense, they're probably upstairs, where it only serves the syndicate. So, we see the difference between micro and macro. We really see it here. The micro is in the detail for each of the devices, and what is also interesting is that when we open a file, anyone, we can see that we have the location of the item, when it is in micro mode. Okay, because we have several, if we had several in macro mode, it would be quite hard to tell where they are everywhere. Okay, so it happens to be for the budget. Now the next step is to confirm our budget, but before confirming our budget, we're going to make a video right away, the next one. The video to align the contingency fund.